Hi, my name is Dr. Angel Durr.
Meet
My mother's a cheapskate, and her mother were a cheapskate. So I'm
this
three
lady.
generations of cheapskate.
Welcome to my brand new YouTube page. I felt compelled to create a response video after seeing the video that was made about me being a liar. I felt obligated, not really obligated, that's not the right word. I felt inclined to create a response video and just, I guess, give a little more perspective into what I did so that I'm not labeled as a liar, because I feel like that's an incorrect label to be given to me. But I appreciate the clout for sure.
My name's Angel Durr, and I am literally the biggest cheapskate in Texas.
The biggest cheapskate.
Some people see dumpster diving as like a sport. I don't see it that way. I just see it as...
It's a life. It's a lifestyle. It's a brand. The thing is, these are only funny if people are already well enough, right? If there's actually poor people struggling, then it's not funny anymore.
Especially considering it's been some time. My daughter's about to be 8 years old, so obviously it's been almost 10 years since I pitched this concept originally. So quite a bit of time has passed. I'm obviously a very different situation, very different person. But I also want to use this opportunity, especially during Women's Month, to also discuss something that I think is an important part of this too, which is, I think what I don't think people understand is the lengths at which women, female, and disabled creatives and creatives of color have to go through in order to get into the same spaces that a lot of our counterparts are readily handed to them. Just so you have some perspective, I've been acting and dancing and modeling and creating concepts, original ideas for shows, all kinds of movies, all kinds of creative avenues from the entertainment standpoint that I've been dabbling in outside of obviously the adult side of things. No bad energy to anyone doing that, but that's just not where you'll find me. So if you're looking for me on OnlyFans, I'm not there. But I do think that we have to go to a lot more lengths in order to get the same exposure for our concepts and our ideas. And sometimes that takes different forms for different people. I'm autistic. I'm also Black and Hispanic. So for me, trying to get into this very white male industry, I had to take some creative leaps and bounds to do that. But I think the whole fact that so many people believed for such a long time that this was accurate when it was clearly to me satire just shows that I'm a much better actress and writer than I give myself credit, or I think anyone is giving me credit. And I feel like if I would have been some white dude going out there and making a fool of myself, people would have automatically assumed it was fake. But because I am who I am, you don't assume. You just believe it so readily and easily, even when things like breast pumps are available for free. And, you know, things like that are going on, which that wasn't my part of the idea. Because in my mind, I'm thinking women are going to know that breast pumps are free. That's going to give it all away. And, you know, that's really taking it a little too far. But the things that people really took out were not that at all. So it's just interesting how you think somebody's going to take something and how someone actually takes it are very different. And in my mind, I'm an actress and a writer. I'm working on another pilot right now, hopefully for Netflix, about people on the spectrum and the diversity of who we are and our backstories and who we can become as well, to kind of also, go against that white male or even just white autistic narrative that has really dominated, unfortunately. And we don't see the full scope of how these kind of things impact people, and how in one space, if I was a white dude with a hoodie on, I would be seen as, you know, an innovator. But because I'm a woman in the same situation and a woman of color, I'm immediately looked down on for those same things that are seen as assets to, you know, white boys who become entrepreneurs. So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hustler. I get it by any means necessary. I have a nonprofit. I just spoke to the White House this week about data literacy, so that's my big initiative. If you want to learn more about my organization, it's called Data Ready, and we focus on data literacy in innovative and strategic ways. and trying to get the message out about the importance of understanding data in the general public. So if you want to know more about what I do, I'm a scientist. I work in AI and automation, but I also do the creative arts. So I want to also just showcase that, you know, you can be creative and come from different backgrounds too, and that's okay. And it doesn't matter how you have to get yourself out there to show that, you know, you can get millions of people all over the world to watch what you do, even if people think that you're a nobody and you have nothing to show, or you have nothing to contribute, or you can't act, or whatever. I can clearly do all of those things, obviously, and I appreciate my friends and family for, you know, being involved in my crazy ideas, and especially since I was 9 months pregnant and out there riding a bike, being athletic as fuck, in my opinion, and people never give me credit for that. But now, because I, you know, went back to my prior pregnant self, now people give me credit. But I think that, you know, if you saw for what it was, which was satire and, you know, making fun of, you know, all of this idea of what poverty is and what lengths people go to save money, you know that, you know, everything that you see on TV is not real. And if you don't know that, I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Everything you see on YouTube isn't real either. So, you know, if that's heartbreaking for you to know that there's different kinds of acting and there's different ranges of acting, then, you know, you're in for a rude awakening. So I appreciate it. Like I said, I got a PhD at 30, so I'm pretty fucking smart. I live in Dallas, Texas. So find me on, you know, social media. I'm Dr. Angel. And I'd love to connect with you if you did, you know, enjoy it and you do have positive things. If you got negative shit to say and you got negative energy, you can keep that shit and, you know, send it back to yourself. I don't want that shit. But, you know, all the positive vibes and things, please, you know, talk to me. I'd love to reach out and like and subscribe. And if there's interest, I'll continue to make videos and tell you more about my life and give you more insight into who I actually am in real life if you're actually interested. As always, I appreciate the love no matter what form it comes in. And I'm just really flattered that so many people are interested in what I'm doing. And I'm sorry that you thought it was real if you did. But I'm an actress, I'm a writer. I'm sorry if that breaks your heart, but in my mind, it means I deserve an Oscar already. So give me my awards and give me my money so I can write my show. And I can't wait to hopefully make some more concepts that will get the reception that this did, and interest that this did. And that I can only hope for that. So thank you again, and please reach out.